Yo, what's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is One Piece episodes 456 and 457. Nope, 546 and 547. God, I'm dyslexic. This is the ongoing adventures of Fishman Island. It's going to be a little bit different today because I have a bruised tailbone and I can't sit down for long. So we're going to be standing, spinning, dancing. I don't know. It might be a little bit weird. I'm going to try my best to kind of react like a normal person, but the video's got to go up. And so it's either the video's late and I wait to be able to sit, or I do this. So we're going to do this. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly, but we got to get to Fishman Island, so let's get into it.
わしらはもとよりネプチューン王家の心情は察するにあまりあるもの。
The burden of the Neptune family.
不安で眠れぬ日々が竜宮王国を包み込んで。
They just want their mom to come home.
それがありゃ誰でも年を取るのか。んなちびっこいガキが色っぺー年頃の女になると。
I'm sorry. There's a box. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
10年20年年取りゃいい女になると思うぜ。
Oh boy, this one's weird, hey chat?
親かと呼べ。俺はでかい女。
I like big women. Apparently you're also comfortable with kids, so...
結婚式の招待状を書くとしよう。
I would come up with like the strategy for getting to her first.
友達いいね。
I don't have any friends, that's very funny.
王妃、どうかご無事で。
There's just no way this ends well. You know what I mean? Like, we know this ends with her grave.
大丈夫じゃもん。信じて待つんじゃも
I
ん。
love that they're on the ground and Neptune is still on the whale.
あれは。
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's flying the Japanese flag. Interesting. Ohayo gozaimasu. I love that I just don't trust it. I'm like, no, there's a twist. Something bad's about to happen.
徳の末、乙姫王妃はついに。
Also, she got up there, met with them, and came back in a week? That's crazy fast.
これは世界貴族の一筆。こう書いてあります。
Does it say, we will stop enslaving your people?
この一枚の紙がより現実的な力を私たちに与え、
So she still needs signatures.
より多くの署名です。私にはもう皆様の決断を待つことしかできません。
I still don't know why they want to, like, the expectation that they're all going to leave their homes is weird. Like, they haven't established this is a society that has any problems down here. It seems like they've got everything they need, right?
署名をお願いします。
Hell yeah, kid. Sweet. It's funny, like, I don't agree with the sentiment of the moment, but it's done well. Like, the visuals, the music, the lighting, all of it's great.
乙姫様、こんな小さい箱じゃ間に合わないよ。この国に何人人。
Also, why are there, like, like, fill the pages? We could be less wasteful with our paper, guys. We could fill the page with signatures. Unless the pages are, like, by household. Gotta love tears of joy, you know what I mean? There's so many tears of sadness on the show.
その差別の歴史にわしらは目を背けておった。
We were trying to ignore the history of racism. Oh boy.
タイの兄貴に見せたかったの。
I don't know how Fisher Tiger would feel about this, if I'm being honest. I don't know that he would have loved it.
変わることができるという勇気をもらったのです。
あの瞬間。
そう、海王類が魚人島を覗き込んだあの日。
That moment, interesting.
島で唯一クジラとお話しできる父上、ネプチューンですら。
Oh, they can't all talk to whales. That's interesting. That it's like Neptune's thing.
いつかその力を正しく導く者が現れ、そしてその時。
Luffy? Is it because Luffy has hockey? Like is he gonna use his hockey powers to teach her? That seems possible to me.
この世で指折りの怖い力。
Yeah, the ability to control Sea Kings is... That's fucking crazy, right? Like...
今の彼女は無意識に海王類を大
Is
暴
this
走
how her mom dies? Is Orihime explaining how... that her daughter's gonna cause her death?
妹のこと命を懸けて守ってください
Boys, come on, let's go.
しかし事件は
But
何の
then, the unexpected happened.
俺また署名書いたよそれは不正です一人一票と
That's against the rules. Don't do that. What?
なんてことだ
What?
せっかく集まった署名が
How did it get past the guards without any of them seeing?
無駄にしてはなりませんみんなの思いが詰まっているのです
Wow. Dumping water on yourself and then just head first in. That's crazy. Oh my, what a fucking visual. Holy shit. Her silhouette in the flames, that was stunning. Guns are so much more dangerous in flashbacks than they are in the present.
王族を守りしろ母上ここは危険です
Fuck, they saw their mom die. That sucks.
誰だやっべ姫に近づくな待て
That's when his hand touched her? Had it even eaten his devil fruit yet?
私の天使たちそんなに怖い顔しない
Oh god.
犯人がどこの誰であれ私のために怒らないでください
She is a better person than me. I'd be like, kill that motherfucker.
気をしっかり
Oh shit, if she loses it. Oh no. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dude, that's not gonna work. We need better tactics at calming her down. Or not. Yeah, that fucking worked. Okay, never mind. Insane. The fucking pain on his face.
見て見て大丈夫私たちずっと
There's so much pain.
王妃が今どのような状況にあるか
Whoa, fuck! This is one of the weirdest death scenes I've ever watched in any piece of media.
どうかご安心を
I thought she was going for a pinky swear.
本物の太陽の元まで
Oh, she is going for a pink. Oh, God. This musical, like, movement is awesome. Beautiful. Damn. What? Who would have shot her? Who would have shot her? You know what I mean? Like, because Hordy's group feels too young at this point. Maybe it was Ben Beckman. Good old Ben Beckman. Damn. That was well done. That was beautiful. Yeah. The way the whole scene played out and the way they all witnessed it, and I'm like hot now. I'm like warm. Yeah, so sad. I'm so curious about the Vanderdeck moment, because clearly this is close to when he starts attacking her, Shirahoshi, because he touches her there. That hand is clearly when it happens, right? But I don't know that he already has his devil fruit or not, which is interesting. But also, she never got to go to her mom's grave. So it makes sense that he would start attacking her now. The big question, obviously, anytime someone is assassinated like this, right, is like, who gains? And in this case, I'm not sure 100%, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I don't agree with her plan to relocate everyone to the surface, because I just don't really understand why everyone would want to leave their homes. You know what I mean? Like, getting people to leave home is actually really hard. Even when we have to do it. Like, people stay at their homes through droughts and famines and hurricanes and tornadoes and all kinds of natural disasters. And so the idea that we would willingly all move up to the surface and have to rebuild everything seems like a bit of a stretch, just so that we can maybe end racism. But and like, that goal is totally valid. I think that her goal of ending racism, obviously wonderful, and I think that they should strive towards that. But asking the entire population to leave their homes just feels like a weird stretch when things are doing good at the bottom of the ocean. So who would want that to not succeed is such an interesting question here. Because, like, Arlong, maybe, but I don't think that Arlong has any sort of sniper that's capable of this. That was a gun that just, I don't know, it gave me world government vibes. It gave me something. So I'm thinking maybe it's just a celestial dragon who, you know, doesn't want to have to stop enslaving mermaids. It's dark, but I think that might end up being what it is. Maybe we'll find out in the next episode. So let's get to it. What a shot. The lighting work here? Well done, animation team.
Jinbe. Oh, あれらの王妃を誰が?
Damn, yeah, I can't imagine trying to find the person who did this. Insane. I.
くそくそいたぞ狙撃犯が見つかっ
Wait, it was just some random guy?
何者じゃ。
それが
Hordy was the one that did it?
人間か
Oh, shit.
よせホーディ休んだ。
Oh, shit. Oh, no!
みんな聞け
Hordy Jones.
人間が我が国の王妃を殺した
Damn it.
人間が共に生きようと訴え続けた王
There
妃
has to be more to this. Who set the fires? It's too convenient timing-wise for him to have just done it for her. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense that this happened.
国王はまだ高格島に左大臣聞いての通りだ
He built his own rage room. He's just breaking shit. Dude!
我が妻を殺した者をなぜぶち殺してはならんのか
For killing the man who shot your wife. You gotta not blame all humans for it. You know what I mean?
バカなる者が死にわしが生きてどうする
Huh. Wow.
しかし人の心は移ろうもの
Like, Odahima's such a good fucking influence.
生死にしか守れぬものもありましょう
Damn, that was fucking great. That was a fucking monologue, man.
国王
Maybe let's wipe some of the blood off your head, hey, bud? The way she just goes up into his beard, that's so sad, but so cute.
どこにいてもこのお手紙が飛んでくるのです。
もう5通目です父上様
Oh, shit. Okay, so it started with
ラブレ
letters.
ター
I'm in love with you, I suspect.
まだ狙撃手の仲間がおるやもしれんそしてデッケンという海賊を即座に捕らえろ
I mean, it's tough, right? They don't know why, because Hordy killed the guy so fast, they don't know what happened, right? Why Otohime was killed. Damn. That's fucking stunning. Oda designs funeral sites so well, right? The Whitebeard, Ace one, this. Like, security at this thing should be fucking crazy.
モニターが
They have fucking holographic projector screens underwater? What?
燃え残った署名も全て破棄します。
I will let you decide for yourselves. It's a good move. Good leadership.
太陽の夢を見ましょう。
Damn. Let's dream about the sun together someday. Whew. That got me. Can you imagine, like, your mom's dead and you find it in yourself to pull that at her funeral? The goose pimples. Oh.
わしの弟分なんじゃ。
Tom's relative just like,
責任を感じ取る。
damn, Jinbe.
じゃあてめえ腹切れ。それでも許すわけじゃねえが、ちったらナミさんの気も紛れろ。
Sanji, that's not your call, buddy.
お前さんの気の済むように。
やめて。やめて。私が嫌いなのはアーロン。
She's like, if I can forgive Hachi, I can forgive you, bud. Buddy.
かたじけない。
He's the fucking best. I love Jinbe. Can he be a Straw Hat? Can we have Jinbe full time? Oh, shit.
わかるぜ、兄貴のつれ立場。
I know how hard it is to be a big brother.
ほら、みんな大好きだぜ。
うっせえ裏切ってめえ。
Hey, let Frankie have his emotions.
ルフィ？
Did he fall asleep listening to the... God damn it, Luffy. As I'm like, got goosebumps, I'm crying.
お前泣いてんのか？
何をわしゃ泣いちゃおらんわい。
You fucking idiot.
お前ほぼ寝てたろ。オープニングの話だよそれ。
そうだっけ？
Can you imagine if they were like, and now 7 more episodes of Flashback?
お母様のことを思い出してしまって涙が。
Fuck.
立派なお母さんだったのね。
I was crying remembering my mother. Jesus.
ほっといたしますね。
そう？
Aw.
境遇が少し似てるか
Maybe
ら
that's
かな。
because you haven't had any female friends since you were a child, and you should be around more girls.
時間を取った。まず竜宮城におるもの。
Right, right. Who's being held hostage right now?
軍を出た後魚人街で何か企んでおるとは踏んどったが、わしの前では決して尻尾を出さなん。
It's gonna have something to do with the box that makes you get older, right? Somebody's gonna get aged. I thought it was gonna happen to Shirahoshi, but it didn't.
今年は4年に一度の世界会議が開かれる年だろう。
There's a world summit this year?
今回いよいよネプチューン王が世界に対して魚人島移住の意思を
We're going to the world summit, right? This is definitely happening.
それを阻止するのが狙いか。
いや
He's gonna declare war. It's the projector screen. Oh shit, Hordy's about to stream on Twitch, chat. Drop biddies in chat. Get ready. The subathon begins. We're gonna add 3 seconds for every sub. I'm gonna die if he goes, ooh, what's up internet? My name's Hordy.
全魚人島民オーディ・ジョーンズだ
Luffy's like, sick. On site. That's the guy I'm gonna beat the shit out of. Good. A visual on the man I'm gonna fight. Love to have it. Interesting. Yeah, the like hologram projector snails are crazy. Because it's not projecting on a screen, it's just projecting on the air, which, you know, the ones at Sabaudi during Marineford, they projected onto a screen. Just interesting. Maybe it's only possible like because they're underwater, but they're not in water right now, right? Maybe it's projecting on the bubble. Damn, what an incredible flashback story. I don't know that I like Fishman Island, the arc, as much as I like that flashback. I think that flashback's very good. Really interesting, full of, like, deep political, like, nuance and complications, consequences for these characters' actions that are having ripple effects to this day. The way in which Jinbe, you know, obviously Jinbe, I don't think Jinbe should be taking this on, but I have a different sense of honor than he does. And I completely, well, I think maybe he shouldn't feel the way that he does. He clearly has this, like, ache of honor that he has to feel. And, you know, I think that Sanji obviously takes his demanding it too far, because it's just not your place. But it is Nami's place. It is the, you know, that thing of, I need you to tell me how I can make this better for you. Whatever it is, you know, and I think that Jinbe does the right thing. It's so fascinating for him to prostrate himself and be like, Nami, what do you need from me to feel better? Making you feel better will make me feel better. If I have to kill myself, I will. And I also really love Nami saying, hey, it's not your fault, man. Because Nami has forgiven Hachin, right? And I know that Jinbe probably isn't putting those things together, even though Hachin is here. But Nami has shown the scope of her forgiveness before. And she has that in her. And I think that she is so genuine when she's telling Jinbe not to do this, right? And that she doesn't need anything from him because she knows who's responsible. Arlong is responsible for his behavior. Hordy is responsible for his behavior. Hordy's going to get his face caved in. Crazy. Do we know where Arlong is? I think he was at Impel Down, right? But we didn't see him there, did we? I don't remember seeing him in Impel Down. It'd be wild if he showed up. It'd be wild if he showed up and was the one that told Hordy to stop at the end of this arc. That would be crazy. Like, something's changed his mind. We do another flashback arc in this fucking arc. I don't know how I feel about Luffy sleeping through that, if I'm being completely honest. Because on the one hand, it's funny. It is a good bit. On the other hand, that story was important. And I think it's going to be important. And there being a World Summit this year, the time skip taking us to a year with a World Summit, what's happening at the World Summit? Right? Right? Ooh, that's going to be huge. Like, I could see the World Summit kind of existing within the story like the next Marineford, right? All the pirates have to get together. Is that where this is going? Maybe not. Actually, I could see it being the precursor to the next Marineford, right? Like, say there is another, like, war kind of situation. I could see it being a situation where the pirates, some pirates do go to the World Summit, and the dividing line of the future of this world is thrust upon them. They have to make a choice. Are they going to stand with freedom, or are they going to stand with the Celestial Dragons? And that leads to, you know, whatever the, like, climactic showdown of pirates v Marines is going to be, which then leaves space for the final fight, which is Luffy versus Blackbeard. I wonder if we're at the World Summit yet. The crazy thing about the show, like the bananas thing about One Piece, is you might not know the answer to this. I am over 500 episodes behind. Over 500 episodes behind. And you might not know. You might not know the answer to that question. We might not have gotten to the World Summit yet. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is nuts. This show is insane. The World Summit might be over 500 episodes from now. I'm also assuming the World Summit is important. If the World Summit is just for the fishermen to relocate, then that's a completely different story, right? But given the fact that the Celestial Dragons were enslaving mermaids 2 years ago, I don't know that relocating now is the best thing. I don't know that that's the direction we want to go in. But it might be. It might be. It might be what's best. That was fun. Damn. I didn't cry as hard as there was a point where I was like, oh, am I going to cry this? It didn't get me as hard as I thought it was going to. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm standing. Maybe it's harder for me to cry standing up. I'm not as, like, comfortable. But it's very emotional and very well done. I really like that flashback. The people that said Fishman Island, that told me, like, it's not very good. I get the Sanji stuff and it sucks, but the rest of Fishman Island so far, especially the flashback, is good. That's a great story. I love that. If that was an anime of its own, it would be different. But, like, if that was the story of a season of an anime, I would be happy with it, right? It's really fascinating. Orihime is a fascinating character. Young Jinbe was great, right? And the way he's grayed and aged is really interesting. But his eyebrows still have the yellow. It's just kind of the swoops on the war turtle swoops and the 2 lines of gray in his hair. Orihime's great. Neptune, man. I thought Neptune was kind of a joke king before, but with breaking his back and that stuff, but him locking himself away and just beating the crap out of himself because he doesn't want to hurt people, but he just has this feeling that he wants to. Like, I can relate to that, man. It's a lot of self-control. And then to get out, one thing I really liked about how Oda wrote that, right? He gets out of locking himself up, and the first thing he does is go to his kids and go, hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have locked myself away from you. I shouldn't have made you feel alone. And that's really, really good writing to me. Really fascinating. My bad. I was selfish. He acknowledges it. Hey, I was selfish. Damn, I really like that. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me in comments down below. Because the algorithm goddess hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Shirahoshi. Because she couldn't go to the funeral. Because... of a man. Hordy Jones definitely is responsible for Orihime's death, right? That's why it's not revealed in the flashback why that guy did it. Hordy Jones set that up. That's going to be the reveal at the end of Fishman Island. I'm calling it now. That's why he was the one who found him. That's why he threw him. Hordy Jones set up Orihime's death, and we're going to find that out by the end of the arc. That's going to hurt. If you want to follow me on the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly. Do something nerdy tonight. Bye.